All right, truck number 1's here. Old reliable Tony. He's pulling down our little makeshift road. I haven't broke the news to him that he's got to go the whole way down though. All right, Tony's the man. He does whatever it takes to help us out. So pull that up some. You good with that? I'm good with it if you are. Enjoy the chest cam, everybody. Low bridge. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Concrete with the Hosses. Now, Elliot, does it feel weird being at work today, considering it's Friday and you're typically off on Fridays?
Sure.
So why are you here? Did you get guilt tripped or something?
Yes, guilt trip made you come.
I'm good at that sometimes. So it should be a pretty easy day. We spent a couple hours on Tuesday afternoon and a couple hours on Wednesday morning prepping a couple sidewalks at a church that's getting a new addition. Unfortunately, we weren't able to pour either one of those days because of the rain that we were getting. There's no gutters on the roof. It was dripping really bad with even a light sprinkle. So rather than build a tent, work under a tent, be miserable, we just decided, hey, Friday's going to be a nice day. Let's go knock it out Friday morning. So that's what we're going to do now. And then we got 4 ceiling jobs to get done, and then we can get this weekend started. So Elliot and I just went out to Cranberry Supply to pick up some rebar. Throwers got us 10 yards of concrete inbound, and we got a couple ADA mats for vision impaired people in the back of my truck, I guess. So yeah, interesting stuff going on this morning on this quote-unquote simple job. So whenever we get out there, I'll show you what we got going on, and you guys can enjoy. All right, we got here, got our rebar in, cut out our middle form there. I still got to go pull pins. Tony has joint on him for down the wall. We are just about ready to start pouring. So we'll get the camera set up. Enjoy the time lapse. So we were trying to avoid covering this and doing this under a tent, but the roof's still dripping. So we ended up just laying plastic down anyways. Now the wind's picking up a little bit. We'll throw some mud on it, weight it down, and give it a minute. We can do our cut layout, start edging. We got to get these ADA mats in, and then we have a bunch of grooves we have to put in after this. And we don't have the tool for that. So we're gonna do a shallow joiner and just push that joiner in maybe 1/4 of an inch to simulate that groove, but there's a lot of it, so enjoy. Okay, the 2 ADA mats are in. Now this is a 6-foot sidewalk. Per code, they need to extend the entire length of the width of the walk. So we had to put 2 3-footers in side by side. We got our little wedge curbs going up to the old asphalt. They are gonna top coat this parking lot, so we held the end of our concrete up in 1/2 inch. I can go ahead and start feathering in the edge with the rest of the guys that are getting this uncovered. We can do cut layout, and I believe I should probably get started on all these little grooves. Okay, so the initial cut in on our rumble strip is done. That's, I don't know how many cuts, too many, over the span of 3 feet. Jim and Ryan cut the main sidewalks. Elliot and Ethan got us cleaned up, and all the dirty tools are cleaned. Me and Matt are gonna cut this sidewalk now, and then it'll probably be time to start rubbing and reopening all of our cuts. All right, so Jim's brooming. We got everything rubbed up, re-rolled. The joints have been reopened, and this little rumble strip, that took some time and some finagling, but you know what? I think that actually looks pretty nice. So go ahead, start hand brooming out here on these wedge curbs, and give that a little bit of time to set up, just to make sure those joints stay nice when we're dragging the broom across. All right, there it is. Everything is broomed and sealed. You can see the last little bit of the SRT out here at the end is drying. I did put it on heavier out here. That way, if they have a salt truck that comes by that plows and salts and anything gets thrown on there, you know, hopefully that extra sealer will keep it protected. We did seal everything else. It's drying pretty quick though. Everything's all broomed. Cuts look good. Edges look good. 4 more projects to do today, and then we can get this weekend started. Luckily, it's just a few sealing jobs, so nothing too crazy. Should hopefully be done by 12 or 1 today, so we always like a nice early Friday.
Okay, here we go. Final day. A lot going on. It'll get quiet in a second. So we watered this concrete down last night. I looked at it this morning, no cracks anywhere. We're gonna get that saw cut here shortly. Getting our step liner in place. We just used 4 joint clips to hold it to tight to the faces. Then we just put little chunks again, so when we pull that off, you see broken stone on those corners. We can use smaller ones on this side. Up here, I was working on this pipe. There's the 2 steps coming down, landing. We diverted this downspout that way. Now we'll take it through the, when I say we, I mean the homeowner. We'll take it through the yard that way. That way we're not dumping the water here behind the wall. Either way, it needs piped out. This one, I just 45'd it down under our walk, come out here, and you can see it goes to daylight right there. So I'll dig that up for him and he can put a new 2 pieces of pipe in, and that one's all taken care of. Okay. We're gonna be buggying in a second. Really like how this came together. Right down to the pool. So there it is from up here. We'll get this poured. Talk to you real soon. Okay, going pretty good. Besides the broken bowl float. Shoveling the last step and a half. Let me get you down here closer. The hill's just too steep. So shovel work. 1 to go. Help! Right. Right. I think we should have it.
No, the middle step there.
All right, let's get this leveled out. Sorry about the angle.
Is that good?
All right, I'll get in here with the float. Second, I'm pulling the faces off. Re-rolling where there's no liner. Go ahead, Jumpy. Go ahead. Be careful, because you got dirt on it. That's all right. Okay, I'll set you down here. Okay, here we go. Did you get all these screws, Elliot? Yep.
No, go for it.
Yeah, all those as soon as these start getting.
Hello, you Frank?
Yeah.
You got what you're doing, pulling these over here?
Yep.
Wait, what do you want me to do?
Final touches. Hopefully I got a lot of footage on that. The camera was dead. Heavy stone back 12 inches. Rolled slate behind it. Nice accent to that step. All the way up. Good. We're gonna heavy stone this. Just a step. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's wrap this project up. Happy 4th of July. Tomorrow is our Independence Day, 4th of July. So with that being said, and doesn't change my plan too much, other than I kind of wanted an earlier quit today. I'm not going to put our permateak on here until next week. They're going to have some friends over this weekend. That way they can go ahead and use this. My instructions will be try and keep it as clean as you can, but I don't want pool water splashing out onto the permateak, onto the fresh sealer same day. So we just don't have enough time to get all that done. So this is where we're going to end it for today. Finished up our saw cuts. You can see we targeted every single corner, centers, skimmer boxes. I'll walk around that way. Let's go look at that fire pit. After I just cleaned up this hillside, they're probably going to have a landscaper come in, doing a retaining wall here. The conversation was real quick. Do you want to do the wall first? No, they wanted to get out of the mud. So there's a nice bank here. You can sit up here and dig your footer. Harder way to do it, but definitely doable. You could even put it back here and then do a little buffer, decorative stones or something between concrete and the wall, just to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room there. In fact, I think I really like that. Put the wall back here. Now you can do some lighting along the bottom. Hey, now we're really brainstorming. Again, corners off the border all the way to the edge. Center, they're going to do a pool house here, so we may be adding some stuff down along there. Fun project. I really do like these projects, and they pay really well too. I know the homeowner's watching. Okay, so over here on the fire pit, you'll notice we have a corner cut coming off, and we took it all the way through center, angle all the way through center. Now there'll be a fire ring sitting there with some chairs around it. I hope there's a lot of fun nights out here, kids and adults.